Hello and welcome. I am Mark Blackett, EMEA's Global Network Director. Our network supports collaborations that transform the systems that support farmer organizations and agri-SMEs. At our 2022 convening, we hosted 15 lightning talks to stimulate these collaborations. You have chosen to watch one of these lightning talks, and we are here to help you take the next steps to partnership.
Hi, everyone. Our topic is on working with higher tier cooperatives. And I should start first by just saying, for those of you who may not know, NCBA CLUSA is the apex for cooperatives in the US. So we represent cooperatives across all sectors in the US with advocacy, policy work, thought leadership, programming. And so the cooperative principles are, embedded in our DNA. And for this topic in particular, we wanted to call out Principle 6, which is cooperation among cooperatives. And so we feel that in our development programs, we want to work with higher tier cooperatives as much as possible because we know, how much value higher tier cooperatives can bring to their member cooperatives, their networks, the ecosystem. So, higher tier cooperatives, and that's from secondary level cooperatives all the way up to confederations and apexes are just, we believe, critical in this work for many different reasons. So, critical for cooperative ecosystem development, right? Higher tier cooperatives are, designed to provide services, support to their member cooperatives, advocacy, service provision, all of those things. And so, given that, we also understand that, as part of any strategy for scaling, whether it's our capacity strengthening activities with cooperatives and farmer organizations, or knowledge and information sharing, dissemination, learning exchanges, service provision, advocacy work, working with higher tier cooperatives is essential. And another element of that is the important role they play in gender, youth, and social inclusion work. And I'll just mention a few examples very quickly that we can get into later in the breakouts. These are some examples of how we work with higher tier cooperatives in our Cooperative Development Program project funded by USAID. There's a few listed on the slide there. So, for example, the National Confederation of Cooperatives in Peru, working with them has been pivotal during COVID. So we worked with ConfenaCoop to organize many different webinars, disseminating information to cooperatives during COVID, how to access emergency funding from the government, lots of different things that was really critical during that period. And we now actually have them as a sub-awardee on our project, which is really exciting to help ConfenaCoop, just boost their programming to support their member cooperatives even more. Those other examples we can talk about later for anyone who wants to join us. So thanks, Mark.